let's get it going. Oh, wow. That's, cool. Okay. I bet. This, and then we go to the scoreboard. Bam, bam. Alrighty, let's get this thing going, and then I guess we'll do the notepad. Alrighty. Oh, snap. Control S. Needed that. All right, a lot of admin stuff, but we're getting into it. Hello, everyone who's gonna check out the stream. Appreciate you coming through. Been a long time coming, but here we are. We're gonna be doing some Turok 3. I'll get more into it here in just a moment. Let me just oh, let's get this. I don't know how loud or quiet it's gonna be, so. Sure I have that. Make sure I have that as a means to just make sure that just have that as a means to make sure that I can kind of control the volume. Oh, that's right. I did turn the volume down quite a bit too. This freaking guy. Yeah, man, you're about to go to bed, right? You're about to go to bed, Jared. You're about to go to bed. I'm sorry, bro. Do you know how long it takes for me to make a work of art of the thumbnail that you're seeing, dude? Do you have any idea? Any idea? This chick. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Jared. I almost didn't stream, but I was like, you know what? It's time to get this party started. Okay. I don't know if I had a small percentage of people may experience seizures when exposed to certain lights, patterns, or images, even with no history of epilepsy or seizures. If you or someone you... Okay. Snap. Oh, man, look at that acclaim. I've never seen it so freaking shiny. Iggy! Oh, bro. Acclaim Studios Austin. Formerly known as Iguana Team. Man, I haven't played this in such a long time. I played a little bit of it. Actually, I played a fair amount when I was doing, I did a fair amount of it when I was, I guess, getting some footage for... I can't remember what it was for, actually. It was a while back. I'm so sorry, Jared. I apologize, dude. I know it's late. But we're playing, man. This is where we at. Let's see. Controls. Auto aim. We'll see. Invert look, of course. Yes, maximum. All right, we're just gonna see how this works. Display. Yeah, we'll have anti-aliasing off. We're on the Switch too. Nah, no CRT scan lines. A lot of options though. That is cool. That is dope. So, I guess just to put it out there, we're playing Turok 3. What's going on, Zerati? We're playing Turok 3. I finally recorded the unboxing. I got that going. I got the game right here, the physical copy. Long time coming. I've been sitting on this for a few months, but I finally have it. I'm finally able to get it going. And obviously I need to play it, right? I need to play it because we're going to be doing that whole series retrospective. Revy is the best pony. For the longest time, I thought the O in the logo was a squid man. Isn't it, though? Isn't it? If it's not, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Because that's where my brain is. And if it's going to end up being something else, I want to organically experience that on my own. How's it going, Revy? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Very, very much appreciative of all the Turok and Dino-esque memes and stuff of the like. I'm definitely a fan. So, welcome to the stream. I am your host, Derik64, and I too am a big lover of Turok. I got a whole bunch of Turok stuff here. I did some recordings earlier because it was a long time coming. I did a Turok 3 unboxing. I still gotta chop it up. I still gotta edit it, but I'm not gonna wait. I want to play. So let's just get at it. I'm gonna play normal. I'm not gonna try to kill myself. Okay, I remember this huge. The child. Oh my god, the child. And see, Joshua grew his hair out since the second game, right? You know what? I always thought they looked super different, but he does have the same face. He does have the same face as the second game. I don't know if maybe they did that, like, cleaned it up in the remaster? Remake? Whatever. We got some sentinels. We got 4 sentinels. Bro, that's a serious canic, bro. It's got 45 ACP. Bro, but... it's just like how I remembered. Yeah, he also learned how to talk, too.
It's coming.
Yep. Dude, when I was a kid and I saw this, I remember being like, oh my god, there's a whole cutscene. There's so much stuff going on. This gives me South Park 64 vibes.
John,
Bro, what did they do to Diana's ass?
what's wrong? Are the nightmares
Diana.
back?
Danielle. I've been saying Diana this whole time.
You would talk to me, Josh. You've been such a help since Brian died. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been here for us the past few weeks.
That's her right hand.
The child.
What?
The child is the key, Danielle.
I don't understand, Josh.
Yeah, he always just kind of launched into that.
I'm not sure I understand myself, not completely. All I know is that the child is the key.
You know, the lip syncing in the original game on the 64 was actually really well done too.
Members of the Fireseed family left. If the family dies, the lineage dies. If the Turok line does not continue, the balance will falter. If that happens,
What?
You guys, Josh is on
Joshua,
his shit
what will
again.
happen?
Get his medication,
Tell me,
please.
Oblivion.
Oh, dude, Oblivion. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Bro, I have some of those plants outside. Ada, that's the mantle. That's the one. That's the mantle. Jared, thanks for coming through, bro. I know it's super late, but I appreciate you stopping by all the same, showing some love, man. You know the drill. Be cool. Stay safe. Much love. Catch you on the next one. That flickering, I always thought it was like a TV that was just left on. Bro, their hands are huge. Bro, I remember this. He's not Turok, he's him. You're too loud. Isn't it out of character for these guys to be kind of sneaking in? Wouldn't they just like rage?
You're too loud.
Yeah. I was like, aren't they lined up more? Where's the Warblade at? Where are the other two?
Joshua?
Danny? What's going on?
Be quiet. Joshua?
Danny.
Are you all right? We have to
Quick!
help him.
Call 911.
Get out! Get out now!
Dude,
We're not leaving without
Sparta kick before Sparta.
for me. The two of you have to get out of here now.
Bro, he didn't need to die, dog. Like, we have the talismans. Oh, bro. I remember that. When I was a kid, I was like, nah, man. You go into the game knowing that he's gonna die, which sucks. You know what? That was my first negative impression that I had with this game, right?
Away from here. We can't leave you.
I'm in Texas, man. It's just about midnight. So,
Go on.
We love you, Josh.
it must have happened in the comics or something because, like, did he really have to die? And it's really, like, yeah.
It's over.
I remember it being a little bit more splody. And I guess that's supposed to be a Perlin. That kind of came out of nowhere too. I wanna fire up the N64 version just to compare. Yeah, and then hashtag not my Adon.
Come with me.
Bro, my brain was like, if you want to live. Like, that's where I was at. That's exactly where I was at.
This is the Chamber of Voices. We must wait here. The council has summoned you. Who are you? I am Adon.
Joshua spoke of you all.
She said the thing.
He's dead.
I know.
They got over it quick.
I am here, council.
Your companion, thy
He's dead. I know. It was like
These
about
are the
2
keepers
minutes
of the
ago.
light,
I
the
saw.
vessels of our hope.
I could have helped, but
They are Turok, as
you know.
was their brother before them.
What?
Turok? Us?
Wow, dude, Joseph's hair. He's got bedhead bad. Yeah, I remember that guy's eyes looking super wacky. According to... Bro, Danielle is 5'11", dude. Death by Snoo Snoo.
I do not know, council.
Oh, so Danielle is his older sister. Okay.
If the burden proves too heavy, all is already lost.
According to this, Adon is 6'6".
What choice? None of this makes any sense.
One of you must take up the mantle. One of you must become the son of stone. One
Okay.
of you must become Turok.
The death of your brother leaves us no choice. Only Turok may take up the burden. Only Turok may wield the light.
There's not like an election or something? I mean, wasn't there a guy with like a hood who wasn't like about it no more? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, that is what's in. Okay, cool. Alrighty. And yeah, Revy, these freaked me out too when I was a kid. Like I was just kind of like, they're moving really fast. The tragic Danielle, age 27, height 5'11". She 120 pounds with those fucking chichis and nalgas, dude, for real, bro. Nambe. The tragic death of her husband has galvanized Danielle's devotion to her brother Joseph. Now living in their childhood home, together they help each other cope with their loss. Although at heart Danielle is protective and nurturing, she is also a fierce warrior. Danielle is skilled in the use of explosive weapons and the energy grapple. She is also able to jump higher than Joseph. Joseph, age 15, height 5'6", right here, short king gang. Know what it is? Weight 155 pounds. Yeah, 155. It's pretty fit. 5'6". He's pretty fit. To most, Joseph is a strange and quiet young man who rarely smiles. To his family, he is happy and affectionate. Joseph was with his parents when they were killed 9 years ago. He avoids contact with strangers but will defend his family to the death. One subject, but totally separate subject. Joseph is adept with sniper weapons and moves silently. He can squeeze into tight spaces easily and is able to use night vision goggles. Okay, so first thing I like to highlight, right, is that I do like, especially from when this released in 2000, it definitely kind of broke away from the tropes. Oftentimes the female character was often the smaller, more stealthy character, and then the male was always the, you know, tanky character. And I do like how these roles are kind of switched. Danielle is the bigger one, she's the stronger one. She, you know, she's more to kind of like the in your face, where Joseph is a little bit more a ninja in the shadows. So I do like how they kind of swap those otherwise, you know, typical roles, given the gender and whatnot. So now so I always pick Danielle. I've never played Joseph, but the second playthrough I'll definitely do Joseph, obviously. But Danielle is just the one I kind of know, is the one I feel comfortable with.
I will bear the burden of my fathers. I will wield the light.
Be warned, child. The burden is heavy.
I bet you wouldn't tell Joseph that.
To assume the mantle, and it consumes her.
I am not afraid.
It is done.
It is done. 8 on a 6.6. I know that. Ah, no gyro, bro. You know what? Have you ever seen? Have you seen the Pepe meme where like Pepe the frog is like he fell with his tray of food and he looks up? It's got to be 8 on and Danielle, straight up. 8 on and Danielle. That's the thing. Controller. Where's gyro? How do I turn gyro? We'll do the remaster. Am I dumb? Is it auto? No, that can't be it. Ah, dude, I do not want gyros. Come on, man. Controller. Dead zone sensitivity. Invert look smoothing. Motion sensor off. Why is it called motion sensor? Okay, new objective. Get to the breach and stop Oblivion. Okay. Oh, for real? Damn. Over here I thought I was being original and everything. Zarati, to answer your question, no, I have not used the Whatnot app. Although I do know that some people have used the Whatnot app, and some people locally to me, even one of the game stores, like one of the local game store spots, they use why am I drinking a Monster? They've done a Whatnot, like ¿cómo se llama? They do a Whatnot auction every like couple weeks, something like that. Let's see. They gave her a tank top and called it a day. Bro, she's got built-in armor. Son of Stone. Son of Stone and Mommy Milkers. Okay, Quiver Pharaoh. Okay, it's been a minute.
Breach Adon talked about. I have to get there as soon as I can.
If I remember correctly, I remember that audio, like the vocals, was always real low. Okay. Definitely some bloom. I'm just kind of looking around. It's been a minute. Yeah, you could see definitely, especially now. Oh wow. You could definitely see the Half-Life influence for sure. That scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Okay. Let me change my dead zone a little bit. Feels a little slow. That's actually, hold on. Let me. Yeah, it's got, this one's got to be a little different, right? Oh wow, they got our shadow and everything. It does feel a little different, but I don't know if it's just because... Oh shit. Oh shit. Unexpected help. Okay. Oh, that's right. Wait, what? SWAT. They're living in that little hut. Fucking, they don't got like electric trucks, man. They took off in that truck. UAC? What's going on, Gumbo? How you doing, man? You like you're aiming to be a little stiff? It feels kind of sluggish to turn. Like, let me keep messing with it, cause it's gonna bug me. Honestly, I don't want to have to adapt to like the delay. All right. Options, controls, controller, sensitivity. I want to pick up the sensitivity just a little bit. I'm trying to get it to be like Turok. Like Turok 2. Hey, Gumbo, I appreciate you showing love, big dog. We're playing Turok 3, as you can see. Man, this is definitely worthy of a... You know what I'm saying? I did an unboxing. I still got to chop it up and all that stuff. But the whole plan is to do an entire Turok series retrospective. And this is kind of giving me a little bit more, you know, just the gas I need to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, dude. Now that I've actually played Half-Life, it's like crazy. It's so crazy. Wow. Just a simple thing is like hitting the crates. But UAC, isn't that Doom? We just played Doom. We just got done with Doom. Dude, I remember when I was a kid, I didn't have a fucking... Yeah. When I was a kid, I shot that stupid thing. You know what, you guys? Why not? Just for the lulz. It's a little, They shoot bees when they bark. What? Hold on. I don't care about the bindings. Looks smoothing, yeah. Swap sticks, no. Sensitivity. starts. That's feeling better, actually. You know what? Maybe it feels a little bit more like Doom than like Turok. But I could live with that. That's an easy adaptation. Do I want to get rid of the head bobbing? Is it Turok if I get rid of the head bobbing? Okay. Okay. Where are you at, Revy? If you don't mind my asking, I'm curious. Is it late where you're at? Early? Yeah, this guy. Yeah, I remember this guy. Okay. Be honest. I'm gonna be straight up honest. This next part scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. It totally fucked with me. It's the kind of thing that made me scared to go to the bathroom or take a shower at night. Because I thought it was gonna come and kill me when I was taking a shower.
Please don't hurt me.
I won't hurt you. Can you take me out of here?
Follow me.
Yeah, the audio is still kind of low. First time I did this, though, I went like right up after him. Yeah. Yup. Oh, did it load as soon as... Does it load as soon as you touch the ladder? It must load as soon as you touch the ladder. Yeah, so this tripped me out. And this guy's just like eating them. That scared me when I was a kid. Ooh. Hey. Damn dog. Is it like a bug demon or something? Hey, bro. I'll tell you what, though. It's definitely... I could definitely see... Like, oh, man, it's, like, crazy how apparent the half-life is now. Oh, you're Canadian, but you have insomnia? Ah. I have mild insomnia. I have to take sleep aid, but I got work in the morning. I should be trying to lay down, but fuck it. Halt. Stay back.
The police mean business. I should steer clear of them.
Return to your home.
If you asked me as a kid, I was like, nah, it wouldn't be like this. They won't shoot you. Now? I don't know, man. You know. Mind your business. Okay, so Joseph would go down there. Okay. See, I play these games and I'm like, I kind of want to know. I kind of want to know, like, I kind of want to play the 64 version. But I remember, like, the 64 version of this, like, sorely needing this type of treatment. So I'm, like, half and half. I know some of the presentations kind of changed a little bit just because of, Oh. They drop ammo? When did that happen? Okay, cool. Not gonna complain about the bullets. Don't mind me, open carry, sir. Thank you. Back alleys. And see, they got loading zones, which is weird. They even got rid of some of the loading zones in Turok too.
They're all over! Get away! Oh, get away!
I mean, bro, let's be real. It sounds like he's laughing, dude. He's not. Get away! Oh, then he gets got, right? No, he gets got by the police. That's right. These cops don't mess around when they shoot them. Hey, you know what, dude? A lot of people don't mess around when you shoot them. Well, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's like, fuck yeah, bro. What of it? I'm on the clock. I got paid to kill that fool. You kidding me? Well, don't want to be a statistic. Oh, you got. I'm serious. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to be negative, right? But I'm getting very much the same kind of impression the first time I played. I was like, wow, like, why is it so different? First negative impression, right, is just you're like, they kill Joshua, right off the bat. And like Joshua's the guy who fucking like took down the Primogen, went through the flesh portals. I have 38 health, bro. It just, I always thought that was kind of like just lame, right? But who knows, you know? I can cry about it. It's been 25 fucking years. I need to get over it. Turok 3 on the 64 is rough to look at after you play the night diversions. It also runs at like 2 frames. Yeah, it's slow. 3 screens if you have the expansion pack. 3 screens or 3 3 frames is what you meant. Yeah, no, I hear you. 3 FPS. Yeah, I played it fairly recently. I have it right here. Hold up. Oh, yeah, I have it right here. I did play it a couple years back. I can't remember why. I played it for a reason, but I actually sat down and went through quite a bit of it. Because I also didn't like play it all the way through as a kid. Because I say this all the time. The memory cards, dude, they would get corrupted all the time. I hated it. It's one of the reasons I never like legitimately beat Turok 2 or Turok 1 as a kid. Just because my memory cards, the memory cards on the 64 were absolute trash, man. Absolute trash. This did kind of also, you know, if I'm being honest though, like on the plus side, ooh, it did present like the what if scenario if you were can I fall down? Yeah, okay. This did give the what if scenario like what if it happened like in kind of like a real world setting, like if there's people and blah blah blah. This cop got. Martial law will be enforced. So this area is under martial law. And we got the Star Wars things, right? I actually got pretty far in Turok 2. If I kept going, I would have been alright. Wait a minute. I was gonna say that I come from here, but if I came from here, that dog would be dead. I can't save. My most recent attempt to play this game, I actually got way further than I thought, and that made me kind of have an impression of maybe this game wasn't actually as hard as I remember. Maybe it was just more due to the, you know, software limitations and all that. Revy, I've been doing stuff like this for a long time, just so you know. Bro, Black Ops, fucking Black Ops 2 type shit. I remember that cutscene. Okay, so they jumped up there. Okay. So I've been talking about this for a long time. I do a lot of reviews. I try a lot of reviews. I do reviews on my channel, right? And my whole thing is I've been wanting to do a Turok, like, you know, retrospective. I wanted to say reviews, but somebody really said it's more like a retrospective. So fine. I wanted to do like a really in-depth Turok retrospective on all the Turok games. All of them. Get ready.
This should come in handy.
That's the bet. New objective. Use the grapple to get across. Okay, and then Joseph would get through there. Okay. Yeah, you could definitely see the, again, you could definitely see the, what is it? The, what is it? What is it? The Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime influence. a long way. But anyways, yeah. The plan is to do a whole retrospective trilogy on all the Turok games, right? What am I missing? Oh. Oh? I've been streaming, but just for fun, right? Just to have an excuse to like play some games, but maybe have like some activity on the channel, because my reviews take a real long time. I'm a one-man team, right? I make a script, I do the audio recording, I do the video recording, I do all the editing, everything. So it could take a while for my videos to come out. So in the meantime, I try to stream and be active. You know, it's busy though at home. I'm a parent, right? You know, I'm married, all that stuff. So, oh bro, it's right in front of my face. So anyways, you know, I try to work on some of this stuff when and where I can. You know, it's fun to cultivate, make something, put it out, and a lot of people like it, right? A lot of people love my stuff, and I appreciate that. So it gives me motivation to keep on keeping at it. But you know, it takes time though. That's like the unfortunate thing, right? I can't just like, what the fuck? Okay, so there's zombies. I don't remember zombies. Okay, so we straight up have a zombie outbreak. Okay, cool. But do we have zombies? This is before zombies were cool. So does that mean we have zombies because of Half-Life? Yeah, they could take forever. Hey, you know what, man? I do have like a... I feel... Maybe guilty is not the right word. But it's also like... I don't know. I get that feeling like where... If I'm doing something like passively in my own time that revolves or is involved with my channel, my YouTube, I'm like, well, I feel like I should make the effort to incorporate that into content. And it's kind of an ugly, restricting feeling, right? I don't feel that as much anymore because trying to get away from that stress helps, right? It does help. To just not worry about it, and then by proxy make it a little bit more productive. So I feel like on that front I've been better about it. But with that said, the whole plan is to do a whole Turok retrospective. Turok 1 is gonna have its own video, 2 is gonna have its own video, 3 is gonna have its own video. All of the mobile games, not the mobile games, right? The handhelds, right? All the handhelds are going to have their own video. Turok Evolution is going to have its own video, of course. Turok 8, Turok 08, 2008 Turok, Touchstone Turok is going to have its own, right? And then somehow, someway, I got to get my hands on the Lost Valley just because, it's a name. Ooh, PSG. Oh, man. PSG part. Okay. So, Oblivion zombies. Yeah, I mean, admittedly, too, and I understand there was limitations, but it didn't really give me a whole lot. You know what sucks, too, man? They had an opportunity to remedy that, right? The game doesn't really... It kind of just rushes you into the whole situation. It really just goes over, like, the story beats. Well, I fucking killed myself. It goes over the story beats, and then that's... Or, like, not even the story beats, but, like, the motivation. And then you go on your own. Oh yeah, you have to go back. Okay. You go on your, like, you're kind of just off and do this stuff. It, you know, the manual that they did, man, they could have done such a better job with the manual in this, and they didn't. Such a missed opportunity. So, I'm the one who told our main boy about it being like, it says like online only, but I don't know. We'll see. It's the same people that did World War Z and everything. I'm the one who brought that up. So maybe, I mean, if there's somebody who's going to have it predominantly online, maybe Saber Interactive is the right group. Who knows? I'm thinking it's going to be, you know, Turok Rage War Z. Basically, I'm hoping. You know, I mean, that seems to be the type of game it's shaping up to be, and I'm not opposed to that at all. It's nice to get Turok. It's nice to get something Turok after all this time. Like, we haven't gotten anything Turok since, again, the Escape from Lost Valley, which was in 2019, right? Yeah, the Game Boy Toroks are damn hard. Yeah, no shit. That's gonna be a good time. It's definitely gonna be a good time. You know, finger quotes. Halt. Stay back. Evade the Oblivion spawn and reach the subway. Man, these guys got quick. Have you played Half-Life, Revy? Have you? Because I need to know. I don't remember. But I don't know if these health packs look kind of Half-Life-y. So why am I here? Oh, shit, motherfucker. Haha, damn. I was like, where is it coming from? Let's metabolize. Excuse me. I only recently played Half-Life. When was that? As a matter of fact. Hold up. Let's see. Black Mesa, Half-Life, you know what I mean. That was it already a year ago? 10 months ago. I had been streaming it. But damn, it's already been 10 months? Shit. 10 months, so it must have been back in... Oh, Conclusion? August. Okay. It was last year in August. Okay. Ugh. That was the first time I played it, actually. Well, no. Citation needed once again. I played a little bit at Black Mesa in my own time back in 2016. I remember these guys, I think. Oh shit. Bastards. Oh, okay, he was a good boy. Okay. There's nothing in there though. It's a vacant. There's nothing in there. There's not even a bathroom. There's no exits. Night Dive Studios. I respect it. I respect it. Alright, cool. Sheesh. So they like just threw me into this town. Like, I don't, like, is this where they lived? Like, just outside of here? Like, I don't know the relevance of this location. Is it like the Lost Lands? I don't know. I don't know, man. I never played it, man. I never played it. I don't even remember hearing about it. I talk about it a lot in the stream, right? Just because I'm like, wow, like I didn't even know. But you know what? It is crazy, kind of like doing that time capsule bit and then seeing like how like that narrative focus for an FPS with like somewhat like, I would even say like with like cosmic horror elements, right? I would definitely say that. It's crazy seeing it and knowing its age, right? Knowing its age, but then knowing that it came before a lot of these games. Like, it's clear like Halo was a huge influence by that. It makes it so much more obvious why Turok 3 is the way it is, right? And I don't even remember hearing about it as a kid. Like, I don't remember like, you know, reading about it in magazines. Maybe I skipped those parts. Can I? I can. Oh, man. Oof. I am the greatest. Secret area discovered. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, tech bow, sniper capability enabled. I mean, not really, right? But you know. Never mind. Oh shit, bro, get off my level. This regular Earth, but it's so like it's so futuristic. Yeah, but anyways, like going back to it, like seeing how again, like how crazy influential, like it's clear, like all the stuff that came, like Doom 3, like Doom 3 is like super like clear as day that Doom 3 is you know is very much like, you know, Half-Life, like straight up, dude. So it's crazy to see, like having played all those games, a lot of them when they were new. Nah, they keep respawning. I'm not gonna deal with them no more. I kind of find it fascinating in a way. It's like, wow, like you could see all the influence, which is definitely saying something. You could see why, you know, developers, you know, again, it's that trend, chasing trend, right? You know, people wanted to make a very, very narrative focused FPS, a lot of story elements, story beats. Everybody wants to make, well, I think it's kind of finally dying down, which is good. Nobody wants to make, and not a lot of live service, or you know, battle royale games anymore. Like they're kind of mellowing out with that now, which is good. I don't know what the new hotness. Oh, put a remakes, right? I guess a lot of remakes. Hi Casey, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you, hun. Love you. First lady of gaming, everybody. Ooh, we're on the tracks. I remember this. I remember this. 7058. That mirror part in Doom? You know what? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not gonna lie. And we just finished Doom 64 last night. Doom. The first time I played Doom 3, you're gonna laugh. I was 21, 22, and it scared me. Like, it scared me. Like, it legit scared me. Like, I had to go to sleep with the TV on and one of the lights on type shit. Like, that's how bad it scared me. So, it did a good job. You know, it did a good job. Very, very good. Very focused on the horror. Beesh. Trying to break out of the Lost Lands? Is Oblivion in the Lost Lands? I thought Oblivion was... Isn't Oblivion being held back by the Lost Lands since the Turok mantle is in the Lost Lands, but then I guess Earth is a separate team? I don't know why I feel like I'm going so slow. Talset's way fucking faster, bro. Talset be like... Alright, let's do it. Ah, yeah, this one always stopped. That was crazy how they, like, just timed that up.
Warning, track obstruction detected. Warning, automated braking system failure. Engage manual brakes in cockpit immediately.
Bro, what did they do to Danielle's ass? Her ass used to be fucking perfect, and now it's not as perfect. Hey, pinches dogs. It's definitely easier to do on this. Definitely smoother. Way smoother. Final Fantasy game? We are not. Okay. Alright. Dink dink. That sounds somewhat familiar, though, in a sense. Nah. Well. Okay. How do I? And do I just, yeah. Do I? Okay, cool. You just had to, like, squeeze it. Kinda, sorta. How do you save? I'll figure it out. Don't tell me. I'll figure it out. Like, I'm just surprised that there's, you know, everything given. There's not, like, a save option. The only thing, right, is that it always seemed a little bit more mysterious when it was on the 64, right? It always seemed a little bit more abstract, that deal. Now it really does look like a moving texture, right? So there was still some level of mystery on the 64. You know, with some of the improvements, unfortunately, it's a little too good. But I can still appreciate it, though, at the same time. Hey, wait a minute. Are these what the people turn into? Did they turn into this?
Finally got back to the breach. Now to get up there and stop Oblivion.
There we go. So that was the building. That's where it broke. Okie dokie. Oh. Okay. Everyone's getting got by the monsters. Sir. Dang. That was sweet.
The elevators are offline. I need to get the power back on.
That's the zombies? Come on now. Oh, okay, cool. The homeless guy. Power, power, power. It's always a new thing. It's always a new deal. It's always a new load. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to go. Oh yeah, there's a door up there. Or an opening. Trying to be creepy? What are you doing? You goof? Yeah, freaking goof. Mag? You ain't got no mag. It's my pistol. Oh, there's the weapon wheel. Okay, yeah. Doesn't take long to get here. I'll show you right now. Let me just kill Cthulhu here. The frame rate's not on my side now. Slower frame rates made the game easier, not gonna lie. Shit. Damn it. Achievement unlocked. Civilian of the week. All right. Oh man, yeah. Now I'm starting to get sore.
Report, speaker. Was the breach sealed?
No, Council. Oblivion has entered the time stream.
The time stream?
It has infested the bodies of the dead and dying.
Uh-huh.
The infection has created horrible mutations.
Can you track its movements?
Yes. It is keyed on an energy signature emitting from a military research facility.
The energy totems? Bro, did they bounce?
It is unknown. But the
They
signature
bounce?
that it's tracking
It's armor.
is the origin signature.
Turok Origins? We found the link. We found the continuity.
Joseph!
Everything was keyframed back in the day, right?
I'm sorry. I guess we've each got reason to be a little jumpy.
Oh, she's tall.
Where's Ada? Where the hell are we?
I don't know.
Well, there's got to be a reason why we're here. Let's check it out.
You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Oh no. The fuck? It's so obvious, bro.
You go that
It's
way.
so obvious.
See what you can find. Lock that door from the other side.
Where are you going?
To see if I can make any sense of that.
The child. It's the child. Okay. Chapter 2. Alright. So real quick, Revy, I'm going to show you this here. Check it out. On camera. Okay. So, I just got done building this about a month ago now. But this is my whole game collection, right? So up there's all my GameCube games. Then we got all the PS2 joints. Comes down to the PS3, down to the PS4, PS5. Then we got some Switch, right? We also got the Wii, and then like the 13 Wii U games that I have. Some more PS4. I also got a lot of the Dreamcast and PS1 there in the jewel cases. Then I also got like the Sega CD. A couple limited run Sega Saturn style jewel cases, right? And then like my one actual Sega Saturn game, Clockwork Knight. Then I got my 64 games. And then some more Game Boy Advance stuff. And then I got my original Xbox. And then below the table's not usually here, right? I did it for the unboxing. But down there we got all the NES. And then we got the Sega Genesis on the other side. Then we got like Super Nintendo and more Super Nintendo and 64 and all the 360 stuff at the bottom. But yeah, it took me a while to build this thing, probably like a month. But I needed to build. I wanted to build something big before I had like 3 bookshelves, and it really didn't like show off the collection. But also it didn't. I hated everything was double like layered. I hated that. I hated having to take a whole bunch of games out to look for. To look for like a specific game, right? You know, too many games, white people problems. So, I wanted to make something that actually freed up some of the space, give me more floor space because it would be less space out from the wall. I have my kiosk or my stand over here. This is actually like my Turok shrine. I put all my Turok stuff in there, right? And then I made this and I made everything from scratch. I made the shelves because I couldn't really find anything. I have a router. I had to, cut slots, right? I actually had to tear out the drywall to add more material on the studs to actually drill some of these in so I can actually anchor it to the wall and make it flush. It was a lot. It was insane. So, yeah. The Valiant Turok one. Yeah, I got some Turok comics here too, man. Honestly, I haven't read them. I need to. I want to. I just haven't, right? But yeah, it's just the collection, man. I've been collecting games for a while, right? It's me. This is what I do. I'm a gaming nerd. What can I say? My daughter's name is Zelda, so I didn't name my son Turok. Acclaim fucked that up. So there you go. Going out of business. Okay. See if we can get one more chapter done, because it is late. I'm going to have a hard time at work tomorrow. Not even going to lie. I've accepted this as my response. Hey! I didn't know I was playing Half-Life. Bro. Those guys had like freaking hockey gear on. Oh. The assault rifle. Yes. Cool. Yeah, I can dig it. I can certainly dig it. Okay, cool. Bro, it's so Half-Life, bro. Like, they're not even hiding it. I don't get why they have such a good formula and then they're like, oh, we're gonna do that. Even like, I even want to say like, and I know I keep making it seem like I'm shitting on it. I'm not shitting on it, but it's just like Turok 3. I mean, let's be real, dude. Turok 3 has an identity crisis. It does have an identity crisis. It's even like the movements that the entrails had in Turok 2 seemed a lot more fluid. They just kind of had like a, you know, they would turn, they would go, they'd be fluid. Even the flesh eaters, when they would fight you, like the death guards would like roll to the side and stuff. You know, here it seems a little, well, stilted. You know, I don't know. Like, again, like, I don't hate the game. I like the game. It just, you know, I remember as a kid playing this for the first time, it seemed like something was off. And now, having played Half-Life finally, it's so clear. It's so much more clear now. This is the first time I've played Turok since playing Half-Life. Turok 3. And it's like, wow. It's so insane. Biocontaminant. No. Wait, what? Corridors of pain. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Chun-Li. Not a bad name. Certainly not a bad name. What's your favorite Turok? I mean, obvious. I mean, all right, okay, let me guess. Everybody's favorite Turok is Evolution, right? Like, by and large, everyone's favorite Turok in that group is is Evolution. Am I right? Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm genuinely curious, but if I had a bet, I would say I'd have to say Evolution. It's nice seeing a lot of Evolution lovers. I am Turok. That doesn't break. Okay. I remember this. Who's the guy who did the music for the first 3 games? David something or other? Did he do the music for this one? You know what? Here. Let's check. I got the soundtrack. I have the other CDs put away. I should pull them out for the B-roll on the unboxing video. You know what? I totally get it. Turok 2 is my absolute favorite shooter of all time. Like, I love me some shooters, right? But, you know, during, like, a very special time in your life, the coming of age and having such a profound experience like that, Turok 2 is definitely, like, my favorite. It's my favorite Turok game, my favorite shooter, right? But now that you pointed it out, I can totally see why Evolution is so memeable, right? Dude, I remember when Evolution came out and I was hyped. I didn't get it. It had to have been like a month or two after it came out, man. The price of that game nosedived. I remember them being $5 brand new at the store. I think I like a month after it came out, I think it was like $20. I was a kid. How old was I? I was like 14. I was like 14. I went and picked it up. I got $20 together. I asked for a ride to Walmart. Picked it up real quick. Oh, snap. Darren Mitchell. I don't think he did. I know he did. I know Darren Mitchell did Turok 1, 2, and Rage Wars. I don't know if he did 3. I don't think he did 3. I don't know if he did 3. And who did the Minecraft music? C132 or something. Whoever Microsoft got to do the Minecraft music after he split, right? Like, that person, that chick did a good job, right? So I could see that, like, it was worthy. Whoever did Turok 3's music, definitely was really playing it safe. That's the nicest way I could put it. Turok 3's music is definitely playing it safe. So. Can I break it? Oh, bro! What was that, bro? Oh. It was a monster mash. First before the game. I feel that, yeah. I feel that. You know, it was a little different, right? Turok Evolution was a little different, like the loading zones and stuff. I guess it was clear, right, that there was issues Acclaim was having as far as like development. Apparently, you know, just like the loading zones and stuff is really different. I liked it. I want to say I liked Evolution more than Turok 3, just because it felt a little bit more to form, right? It felt more familiar than Turok 3 did. That's for sure. I liked it. I actually, technically speaking, it was the first Turok game I actually beat, you know, because I was able to actually get through it because the memory cards weren't trash. Okay, where am I going? Okay, I came out of there. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's bulletproof glass. I mean, they're making an effort. They're making an effort. You know, we actually played a lot of the multiplayer. Me and my brother and my uncle. My uncle's actually a year younger than me, so we're all like sibling-esque, right? And then, you know, a couple friends from school, a buddy of mine. You know, we would play, right? We would play. We would play like the multiplayer and stuff. Ooh, box of grenades. Yeah, we would play the multiplayer and stuff. So what's my okay. I remember having fun with that. The one I think there was like one type of mode where it's like snipers only, so you can only use like basically like the pistol with the scope and the what was it? The bow. And basically it just turned into like it was almost like Pong, where we just were looking on the scopes and then just strafing left and right, waiting to like line somebody else's headshot up, and that's basically what we were doing an entire stage, because you couldn't kill anybody any other way.
What are you doing here? Someone has activated the base destruct codes. Take this pass card and deactivate it, or we'll all die.
Wait, am I in the right game? Good old Metroid, dude. Okay. This guy is just being jaunty as all hell. Sir. Don't kill the nerds. Wait a minute, what? What am I doing?
You can't go out there!
What am I doing?
The warhead has been disarmed.
Ah!
Personnel detected.
Okay, well, okay. Okay. Bro, it's a fucking missile, dude. Chill. Okay, I guess in case you fall down. Hold on, what's the, Okay, I'm not paying attention. I'm super straight out. Access. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something, Revy. I'm gonna tell you something. It may be controversial, right? Maybe it may be very controversial, but you know what? I feel very strongly about it. So I'm gonna let you know what's up. I think the cerebral bore. Sorry, dude, but I think the cerebral bore is mad overhyped. What am I doing? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I think the cerebral bore is mad overhyped. Super mad overhyped. There's a lot of enemies in Turok 2 that are immune to the cerebral bore. Oh shit. Is this the way to go? Silos 2, 3, and 4. Oh man, I fucked up. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies that are immune to the cerebral bore. I think the cerebral bore, you gotta kind of like lock it in. Well, I exploded. Open main access elevator in the command center. Okay. Yeah, I think it's mad overhyped, and I think the best weapon in Turok 2, I think the most effective, best weapon that doesn't get any love is the Firestorm Cannon. Hands down, Firestorm Cannon, like literally the best weapon. You can use it on anything and anybody, right? You can't use the cerebral bore on a boss, right? You can't use it on some of the enemies in the game, right? Some of them survive it. So, you know, Firestorm Cannon works on compies, works on mites, works on bosses, works on the blind one. You know, Firestorm Cannon. I think Firestorm Cannon is greater than the Cerebral Bore. So there you go. Fusion Cannon. Which one was that one? In Turok 1? Not the Chrono Scepter, right? Holy mackerel. How would you do this on the 64?
The warhead has been disarmed. The warhead has been disarmed.
Alright, I gotta go to the other spot. Now, credit where credit's due. When the Cerebral Bore works, it works. But at the end of the day, man... At the end of the day...
The warhead has been disarmed.
Sweet!
1 minute.
Wait, what? Oh, I gotta deactivate the self-destruct. God damn it. Hey! But, Talset is the best Turok. Turok 2, best Turok game. Sir, we're all gonna die.
30 seconds.
Bro, which way do I go? Oh. Firestorm Cannon, the best weapon. Turok 3, the best Turok game that is cosplaying.
Self-destruct sequence deactivated.
Best Turok game that's cosplaying is Half-Life. Sir, you were gonna kill me, sir. Bro, you guys were gonna destroy this place. Like, self-destroy it. I think I remember. It's been a bit. We did, I want to say we did Turok relatively recently. Turok 1 and 2. Turok 1 was like 1 or 2 streams. Turok 1 is definitely short in comparison to the Turok 2. Turok 2 probably took like 3 or 4 streams. Dark Souls 3?
Yeah.
Oh, you know where to put it, boy?
I know.
Hey, bring me the melatonin gummies when you're...
Not the melatonin gummies!
Yeah, it's right there. Dark Souls... Put it in between Dark Souls 3 and Days Gone. Because that's the
Fire Fades edition.
Does it, hold on, does it fit or is it too snug?
It's too snug.
Let me see. Oh, I don't want you...
It might fit.
Well, hold on. I don't want you jacking anything up. Hold on now. You gotta kind of... Yeah. So you want to loosen it up because sometimes they'll get...
Stuck together.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
Now it's nice and snug.
Alright.
What do you got Xbox games here?
These are the only Xbox One games I got. I never got like a whole bunch of them.
So then put them down here.
No, because I'm going to be getting more PlayStation 4 games and it's going to continue to go across. I'm not planning on getting any other Xbox One games, and if I do, it's easy accommodations. I'll get more 360 or even original Xbox games before I get Xbox One games. Eid.
What's up? Water, got it.
Water and the gummies.
Melatonin gummies. Yes.
Thank you, kind sir.
Problem.
I'm going to have a hard day of work tomorrow, man. Don't womp me. Alright, let's see. Where am I? What am I doing? Yeah, anyway, so Danielle, she's a fucking snack. Can we agree? Can we agree that Turok's big sister is a bangin'? Why did they change Adon? Why did they do that? Why did they change Adon? Like, what was wrong with Adon? Like, I was like, okay, she didn't talk because, you know, but she used telekinesis, right? Because she's, like, super smart. The Dark Anger. I'll just put on the light, bro. No catch.
You caught it.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sweet. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. So many changes. We'd be eating melatonin gummies like fruit snacks, man. Restore power to the warehouse area. Hey, what do you think we're gonna get first? What will we get first? Will we get Turok 4 or Half-Life 3? I think just how the order I asked that question can influence your answer. Will we get Half-Life 3 first or Turok 4 first? I mean, we're getting Turok Origins. Alright. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, boy. Did you get enough water all over it? God dang, man. Gosh. Holy moly! Greetings, Turok. I am Adon. Why did she call it a flashlight and not a torch? Whoa! Zoras!
What do you think, Turok?
No, I'm playing Zelda, but like first-person shooter Zelda. These are the Zoras. Ah!
So Turok.
These are the river Zoras.
What do you think, Turok?
Yeah.
Can I get a piece of bread?
Yeah, go for it. Open up one of them, and then you can carve it. Yeah. Is there any dishes, boy?
All of them are in. All of them are.
No, but like, okay, so there's nothing sitting there, so I can cook tomorrow.
Yeah, you're good to cook tomorrow.
All right, I'm good to cook.
Hey.
Alrighty, bud. Yeah, go for it. Just don't make a mess and put anything away.
I will.
Anything that you use, put it away. Straight up. Here's your meme, Revy. What was I gonna say? This is your meme. I'm gonna tell my kids that these are Zoras. There you go. There's your meme idea. I hope Origins does good, man. Maybe it's a good thing that, like, maybe Turok Origins could be like a 4. Okay, so you can't really put like a 4 on things because people have concerns with continuity. I know I do, right? I know Helldivers 2 is kind of like an example of not having to worry about it. You know, probably even Half-Life 2, Left 4 Dead 2, stuff like that, right? But a 4, that might be an entirely different, you know, conversation. Yeah, that might be an entirely different type of conversation, right? So, if Turok 4, like, I guess Turok 4 would be something that would come out. Well, do something, bro. See, that's what they got you hiding in the corner. Origins would have to do good for a Turok 4 to come out. But Retro wouldn't work on it, man. Retro Studios would be the dream team. I mean, dude, like, let's be real. Retro Studios, Turok was their baby, man. Bro. So many human soldiers. Well, I mean, I guess the campaigner army, right? It's not off, you know. Wouldn't be off kilter. Oh, dude, I'm about it. You better believe I'm gonna put a heart on that shit. Here, look. I mean, I was gonna say, where's the book? Where's my 6-page booklet? Dude, Adon, canonical. No, stop it. I don't know if you could see it. Right there's 6'6". It's hard to see, but 6'6". But those tig old bitties, 6'6" and 130 pounds, bro. 160, maybe. But our intergalactic baby doll is 6 foot 6 inches. And she's 130 pounds, bro. I'm not even 130 pounds. I'm not even 130 pounds. When I cut all my weight, my lowest is typically 140. If I'm like 10% body fat, maybe sub 10, barely sub 10, I'm like 130. Barely. So like 130, bro, like people, it reminds me of like the dimensions and the weights that they would give like the Dead or Alive girls. Where the fuck am I going? Okay, so we went over here. Okay, hold up. Ah! Aha! Power circuit. I'm in the lair of the blind ones now, bruh. Oh, we... Dark Hanger 18. Wait a minute. Oh! Thank you! Warehouse power store. Personnel detected. All security forces full red alert. Guys, I'm the one who put the power back on. Why y'all gonna flame me? The power level. It's over. Oh, it's 100. So. Not really. 9,000 isn't part of the chart. You know what? I wonder, man, if they can eat a shot from a 12 gauge or not. But yeah, I have to get close. Bro, did you not just see what I did to your buds with one shot? Bro, y'all don't learn. Just so you know, we got the super shotgun here. Alright, beautiful. I like you're not a gamer unless you're doing like ridiculous references. Yeah, I do it for work. I do customer service. I take phone calls. And I do shit like that over the phone. Like, they don't even know. They don't even know. Thank you. Into the barracks. You know what? I should play Wind Waker. I have not played Wind Waker. I haven't even played... My wife played all of, like, the HD remaster. Like, the HD... Yeah, HD. Yeah. Wind Waker HD on the Wii U. And I played Wind Waker on the GameCube back in the day, like, a handful of times all the way through. But I never replayed it. Well, I never replayed it on the Wii U. My wife did. I kind of watched her. I should. I definitely should. I feel like that's not the way to go, sir. Yep, it's not the way to go. What the fuck? I didn't know we're playing Bloodborne. Grant us eyes. Grant us eyes. Hey! What? Ow! Ah, it's Zora again. Fuck. Dude, he hurt. How much damage did he do? He did like 50 damage. That's crazy, dude. I thought I heard the pitter patter of jumping. I actually played it a handful of times. I played it when it first came out. It was like one of the first games I like ever pre-ordered because I was already like in high school, right? As a matter of fact, I have a handful of games out of this whole collection. You know how it is. You get games when you're younger, you sell them, get money for other games, whatever, GameStop. I guess where you're from, EB Games, right? So, hey, goddamn, dude, like, let me pop my neck, get blurry vision for a second. So, that said, like I was mentioning, you know, you always find yourself in a situation where you may have owned games, but, you know, you trade them in or whatever, you don't have them. So, I don't know about you, right, but I don't know how many games you have from since you were a kid. I think these days, especially, I'm 36. I'm fixing to be 37. And being able to have something, dude, like that little Pikachu, bro. I got that when I was 10. Look, that's one of the oldest things I've had. Look at him. Look at him. Hold on. You can barely see him. Let me just, there he is, right there. I've had this Pikachu since I was 10. Like when Pokemon first started taking off. But a few of the games that I've had since I was a kid, I got the Master Quest pre-order with Wind Waker, right? So like it was Ocarina of Time and Master Quest. A lot of people were wilding out about that. Like Ocarina of Time already had crazy notoriety, right? So my Master Quest disc, my Master Quest copy that I got with my pre-order, I've had. That's the one game that I've had since I was that's one of the few games I've had since I was a kid. And another one, which I'm really proud of, right? I am really proud of, is my original copy of Turok Rage Wars. I've had this since I was 12. Excuse me. I've had this since I was 12, and it's a little tattered, obviously. Like I spilled drinks on it when I was a kid and stuff, like some of the label. And to anybody else, this is not like the one to pick off of eBay, right? But it's mine, right? I've had this bad boy, pulled it out of the box, right? Pulled it out of the actual original packaging and all that. So I probably have a couple others, but off the top of my head, only the Master Quest and the Rage Wars copy is what I can remember off the top of my head that I have had since I was a kid. Like nobody else. You know what I do have? As a matter of fact, another game is a little bit of a technicality. Am I gonna get jumped by a Zora? I also have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube. That was actually originally my uncle's, who again, like I mentioned, is younger than me. He's a year younger than me. It was his, but then I had it, like I borrowed it for like a long time, and I've had it since, like, it came out, since high school, right? Since, again, like I was, no, it was on GameCube. GameCube came out in 01. I was in 8th grade. Yeah, it was in 8th grade. I had that shit since I was 13, bro. I actually asked him like a year or two ago, like, hey, just so it's official, can like I asked, like, say, hey, look, can I have this? Like, I know I've had this for 2 fucking decades, but can I have it? Can you say it's yours? Yeah, fuck, I don't care. He said. So like, okay, cool. Bro, dude, these Zoras are rowdy, man. They hit hard. is just like some N64. I have my Majora's Mask manual somewhere, and that thing's kind of jacked up. And the worst part about it is like, it's not because of me or anything. It's because we moved. And then I have my Ocarina manual. You know what? I have my Majora's Mask. Bitch, I heard you. I have my Majora's Mask strategy guide from like when I was 12. Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa! Bro, the Zoras hurt, dog. They hurt, they hurt. Gordon, help. Help. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think about it too. It might be for the best, right? In the long run. But when I was in middle school, I actually started, like, collecting the boxes, right? So I stopped throwing them away. I started keeping them, right? Because I liked looking at them. I liked always looking at, like, the backs and stuff, right? This was sent to me by one of my subscribers. He'd been meaning to send it to me for ages. So this is an original complete in box Turok 2. He offered to send it, and finally it came through maybe a couple months ago, but we were in talks about him sending it through for ages. But yeah, you know, you have the box, you know, why would you want to throw it away? Because they put all this work into it. So when I was in middle school, I was like, nah, I want to keep them. My Majora's Mask box. Ah! My Majora's Mask box was clean too, man. I liked looking at that. I always liked looking at the Majora's Mask box. So, I remember we were like 12 or, I was like 12 or 13. My mom and I were getting evicted, you know, because shit happens. Ended up having to put a whole bunch of stuff in storage, but like not in storage, like we took all the stuff to my grandma's house and left everything outside under a tarp. And it rained, and it was humid, and all that other bullshit. Didn't realize how bad it was, and it was there for like 9 fucking months, right? Yeah, it was there for like 9 months or whatever. Is this a break room? Mag 60. Hell yeah. Oh, snap. I got the cerebral ball. Hey, you know what? It refreshingly looks the same. You know what? I know I was kind of underplaying the cerebral bore, but it's nice seeing something so familiar. I never got this before. I never came down this way. Probably because on the 64, the judgment of where I can go was skewed. So, that's something. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, when we finally moved into another apartment, I was unpacking everything. All of my boxes were warped and messed up. Basically, like when they get wet and then dry and they just warp and are tattered. And it's not even so much that they were like warped or anything, right? Because I probably still would have kept them, but you could tell that they had like mildew on them. Like they started getting the spots and everything. Like that's how long that they were in those conditions, exposed to that high humidity and stuff. They were ruined. You know, the boxes and everything were functionally ruined, and it was upsetting, and I had to get rid of them. Like, not even like my mom was like, get rid of them, because she said like get rid of them because they got mold, but I was also like, I don't feel happy keeping it. I made attempts to keep it nice and organized and preserved, but as a kid, you know, without that support, there's only so much you can do. So I ended up having to throw them away. That said, in the long run, maybe the best thing, because trying to collect games and then complete in box, especially for cartridge stuff, like game cases like these, like it's almost a requirement for me. Like I want them complete. But when it comes to like carts and stuff, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, Sega kind of, because they got a lot of clamshells. But for the 64, NES, Super Nintendo, I don't really. I just like having a nice cart that's like a nice shape, right? If I get it complete, if it's like reasonable, yeah. But by and large, it's fine. Oh my god. Hey, boy.
Did you already eat the melatonin gummy?
Yeah.
Did you just have a monster?
Yeah. Hey, chill out.
What did it be?
You're the one sitting down, boy.
It was peanut butter.
Ow!
Magic standing still.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man. So I have some opinions, right, about Twilight Princess, right? So, hands down, Majora's Mask is my favorite game, right? My favorite game of all time. It definitely got some nostalgia goggles, right? I've tried playing it recently, and it can be kind of hard because it was the first time I played it in like 4 or 5 years, right? But I still love it, right? I mean, it had such a huge impact on me. It was the reason I named my daughter Zelda, right? Like it was. I played it when I was 12, right? Very much coming of age. And when you have something that impacts you like that, it's like the Bible, right? Nothing really kind of like can outsell it. So it's always like the second one that's the most impactful. Twilight Princess, man. So you had Majora's Mask, then Wind Waker. Everybody was so polarized with Wind Waker that Twilight Princess was almost a requirement. I was so hyped for Twilight Princess. I followed that development so much. Never mind the fact that they delayed it 22 months just to make it the last game on the GameCube and the first game on the Wii, right? But I like. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate any Zelda game. I love all of them. I very much love and spent a lot of time with all of them. I spent a lot of time with Twilight Princess, as a matter of fact. But you know what, though? Twilight Princess is the only Zelda game that I haven't replayed. For one, I haven't replayed Twilight Princess, and I haven't replayed Twilight Princess. And the thing is, like, the impression that I was getting about Twilight Princess when it was in development, right? And you know what? Nintendo, especially back then, had a habit of embellishing details with stuff. They still kind of do that, right? And I feel like Twilight Princess was very much, you know, the impression was you know, you know, it was a big letdown for me. I like Twilight Princess, but I thought Twilight Princess was going to be like Breath of the Wild, right? Like, my understanding was it was going to, because the open world started being a thing. You know, Grand Theft Auto had like the 3 fucking hits. It had, you know, 3, you know, Grand Theft Auto 3. You had Vice City. You had San Andreas. You had Gun, right? You had Red Dead Revolver. You had a lot of games that were already starting to kind of break into this large open field. You know, Halo was really much kind of expanding on just the scale of worlds and levels. So, you know, seeing how open world-esque Wind Waker was, the way that I was interpreting a lot of the information as it was being conveyed with the development of Twilight Princess, I was under the impression that it was very much going to be more of that. Like, I thought it was going to be Breath of the Wild, basically. It wasn't, and I'm going to be honest, I was super disappointed. Like, the Goma chase down the lane, I was disappointed. The like the tree monsters that they ended up, so the Goma chase, that never happened. The like the tree enemies never happened. The golem never happened. I felt like there was a lot of beta stuff in Wind Waker that never saw the light of day. You know, and I don't know how much of that was cut just to accommodate the launch of the Wii, right? I don't know. You know what? Okay, hey, there's another one I just remembered. That said, my Twilight Princess copy on the GameCube is the one that I've had since I was a senior in high school. Yeah. No, it's just, you know, it can be kind of, well, I mean, these days especially, man, like having a very outspoken opinion can be perceived as confrontational. And I like to kind of preface things in a way to set a better expectation, right? Ah! So that's King Zora. But I think that also, like, I think it's also important. Ah! I feel strongly about kind of positioning things that way, because also too it lets you know kind of where my head's at when it comes to kind of giving that opinion. Because also too, I feel like giving an explanation might also have a hand in having other people have kind of like their own similar takes, right? It's cool to kind of see like how similar or dissimilar that stuff is, right? Oh my god, all these Zoras. Well, the Zephyrs. The Zephyrs. There were marvelous. There were, dude. There was some interesting stuff. I do like that darker tone, right? It was very, very much. It was very much. Oh, I unlocked it. It was very much with that dark tone that was inherently so fetching with Majora's Mask. I also do feel that, I don't know if, here, tell me, god damn, that does a lot of damage. What the fuck? Let it be known, the Zora and Turok 3 are the strongest enemies. You're very polite for a Texan. Ah, you know. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my god. Maybe I'm too polite. Maybe that's why they keep respawning. God damn it! Leave me alone, Zephyrs. Let me ask you this. Do you think that you would have the same type of appreciation and feeling towards Majora's Mask had you not played Ocarina of Time first? I want to know. And that said, I guess I'm assuming that you played it first. There's no way that I'd know for sure. But, I mean, I feel like that's really prominent. I like... Oh my... Bro. You have any health hiding down there, bruh? Oh my god, I can get on both sides of the ladder. Oh my god. I need help. I need help. Yeah, because a lot of the yeehaw rootin' tootin' Texas people. Bro, what happened to the health? No. Give peanut butter to Zelda. Bullshit. Oh my god, dude, this guy hurts. He hurts so much. Ah!
I think you died.
Bro, I don't remember this guy being that hard. Here, let's do the Mag 60. Mag 60.
That's the Mag 60. Did you die?
Dude, they spit like acid at me or something.
That's the Mag 60?
Yeah, they got aimbot on that shit. No, you're good, you're good. I was asking if, do you think that you would have the same type of, you would have gotten the same type of impression with, Majora's Mask? Would you feel the same about Majora's Mask? Do you think that Majora's Mask would still be your favorite if it left such an impression on you, such an impact on you, had you had not played Ocarina of Time first? I'm assuming that you played Ocarina of Time first.
I gotta beat it.
Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
You didn't beat it?
No.
How far did you get?
Shadow Temple.
Shadow Temple.
I got to the Shadow Temple when I was already,
You and Freddy have a hard time with that. I don't.
What? The Shadow Temple?
Yeah, the water temple's the one that's a pain in the
No, not
ass.
the Water Temple. The Water Temple was easy. The Shadow Temple, though, it's hard.
This guy is a pain in my ass. This guy has like an AoE or something. There we go. Oh no, dude! What the fuck was that?
You just got destroyed. You were doing so good, too.
Shut up, you. Don't need you to be trolling me here in person.
I do need to talk to you here. I
For
can't-
somebody who crashes out the way that they do, you shouldn't be talking
okay,
shit. Oh,
okay. Leave me in my
Eden,
house.
shut up. I'm trying to concentrate. And you're being obnoxious. Oh my god. Okay, at least the health keeps respawning. Either that or I died so many times the game's like, here, just... We're gonna just respawn it for you. Yeah, okay, I remember this. This I remember.
You beat this guy?
I've done this before, yeah. Soldier of the Mud.
Just drop that on him? You're just gonna drop that on him?
Yeah,
Why?
because he's the bad guy. He's Oblivion.
That's not very nice.
It's the King Zora. Eden, what do you want? He didn't get out of the way. You know, so...
He's dead?
Huh?
So he's dead?
Yeah, man.
It's not very nice.
You know what? He killed me like 3 times, boy.
Womp womp.
Womp,
Should've let him.
down there, womp womp.
Thank the elders, you're alive. Adon, what is this all about? You haven't told us anything about what we're doing here, or why Josh was killed,
Or what this Oblivion thing even is.
You're right. Where to begin? 2 years ago, Joshua was attacked by an entity that identified itself only as Oblivion. No other being like it has ever existed. A massive life form capable of devouring worlds, of rendering entire planets lifeless and barren. But why did it want to kill Josh? Why did it hunt him? It hates the source of its suffering. Oblivion seeks to crush that which the Turok protect. The only thing that has ever caused it to feel pain. The energy within the light burden. Joshua gave me a message. He said the child is the key.
Go back.
We've seen images of a child drawn in blood, burned into walls, and now a shattered statue. What does it mean? The statue was a vessel. It contained traces of the origin signature. Such artifacts are extremely rare. Oblivion may have traced the origin signature here, thinking it was tracking another Turok. But what if Joshua was right? What if this mystery child holds the answers? Then you must stop Oblivion before it can find this child.
I'm in the Stargate now? What the fuck? What? I remember this place.
What is this place? This is the Nexus, the heart of the lost land. Here, time has no meaning and all
Adon is
things are
distracting
possible.
as fuck, I'm not even gonna lie.
Temporal disturbances in the time stream occasionally pull objects and life forms through from other worlds and deposit them here.
Joshua told us about the Lost Lands. He never mentioned this place.
It is doubtful he ever saw it. The populated areas of the Lost Land are far from here. These lands are dangerous and unstable.
Joseph, you go that way.
So why'd you bring us here?
All right. Watch your back.
Dommy, mommy, snoo, snoo. I mean, tell me what, but I mean, I'm gonna ask questions. I'm not a stage 4 simp. Those days are long gone. Stage 2. Maybe stage 3 if I'm down bad, but not a stage 4. Gonna at least say, why'd you bring us here? Because the claps are clappy. I get it, but okay, acceptable. Bro, the rat ate the rounds, bro. Those are American rats. Woo, those are American rats, bro. You know what I liked about it, man, is just, I don't know, something about seeing all the same characters from Ocarina of Time having a much more, I don't know, it felt so real, right? Like, these people actually had, like, their own lives, you know, whether you're there or not. That's the thing that I really liked. And, I feel like it's the one game that's more about Link than it is about Zelda, right? In like the grand scheme of things, it's like a whole game that doesn't even have to, it doesn't really even have to, the whole game, it doesn't even really have to like be a game. It doesn't even really have to be a story, but it's something that's really about Link, and that's what I like about it, right? You know, Link deserved some sort of spotlight. I do think it's kind of sad, right? Because, you know, again, the time mechanic, you know, everybody's, you know, sad. It's got these really melancholy, I wouldn't even say undertones. Like, it very much wears it on its sleeve. But I lost my train of thought. I was thinking about American rats again. Oh, that's Joseph's spot. Can I go in here? Oh, I can. Okay. Probably got cancer now, but okay. There's obviously something I can do to open this. Anyways, that's one of the reasons why it's stuck. Oh, it's right in front of me. I thought that was like a light. That's one of the reasons, I guess, why it stuck with me so much. We're playing Borderlands on the 64 now. That's one of the reasons why it left such an impression on me. Like, it felt like it wasn't like, oh, we gotta save Hyrule, and just we save everybody, like, by default, right? Like, we resolve everybody else's issues by saving Hyrule by default. It was, you know, everybody else has their own problems, and they're all caused by the Skull Kid and shit, right? But that's the thing that I thought was, like, so powerful, right? Is that you know, you can have a hand in helping everybody else directly. Whoa. That's crazy. Plane wreck. Oops. Oh, I fucked that up. I thought it was gonna look extra cool too. These guys could take some hits. Gotta get kind of close to him with the shotgun. Looks like he's from Quake. I'll throw another one at you. He looks like he's from Biofreaks. He looks like a combination between Zipperhead and the helicopter guy. I don't know if you've ever played Biofreaks, like the fighting game on the 64, but these guys very much look like Biofreaks. The heck was that? Ah, bug! Fire swarm. Oh, bitch. Oh, bro, I don't remember this gun. Stop it! Got some dragon's breath. That's definitely dope. I don't remember this gun at all. You made, yeah, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. You should know. You'd be like, oh shit. What time is it? The drain. I'm gonna be a responsible adult and say, you know what? I gotta call it here. I got work at 10 in the a.m. and it's gonna take me a while to go to sleep. So, you never hear anybody mention Biofreaks, bro? I have it here somewhere. I got it for Christmas when I was like 11 or 10. My grandpa got it for me. It was fun, you know. It was a game. I couldn't get good at it, but I mean, you know, it was made by Midway, I believe. So I mean, you know, it's got mind behind it. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Shout out to everybody who came through. Right, I know there was a few, you know, quite a few people. We got some people lurking in the chat. So shout outs to all you beautiful people. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and try to stream more tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. I should be able to stream a little bit longer and ideally a little bit earlier. I'll probably get to chopping up the unboxing on Sunday, right? Revy, much love. Appreciate you for stopping by and checking out the stream. Especially, you know, because, you know, sharing it with a fellow Turok lover, which is always wonderful, right? Especially these days where it feels like Turok is very much far removed from the zeitgeist. So, I feel that, but it's always appreciated. Looking forward to the beautiful memes. And I guess with that said, everybody, you all know the drill. Be cool, stay safe, much love, and hopefully, when and where you can, hopefully I'll catch all of y'all on the next stream. So, take care, everybody.